Hello, this is BioPhreak, and with me today is...
I am Chthonian, the Onion King.
Some of you may also know us as simply Chris and Dave. We welcome you to our series about first impressions. Chris, everyone watching, I want you to imagine that you are stranded in the middle of an ocean, in front of a gigantic tower. Will we find out what this place is? What happened there? And more importantly, will we find our way back home? Let's find out as we delve into the steampunk dungeon crawler and play Vaporum.
Okay.
So, there's a lot of story with this too. It's a good little mix here. If you've ever played Legends of Grimrock, the play style's similar, but it doesn't have some of the flaws that it has.
I haven't.
I'll just recap here what the... Okay, now let's turn Z is switch weapon. Okay.
I've actually been playing 2 games recently. Fire Emblem Fates, and I've been getting back into Stardew Valley.
Okay, I am not disabling minimap. That is too much of a handicap. That would take way too long to get through anything. Leap mode, no. Even though I'm not going to save very often here. Movement type, classical, we'll keep that. And game tips, that's fine. So we're going to start. Icy waters.
Salty stench of sea and chilling gale at my back awakened me from a disturbed dream. Dream filled with familiar voices and fear for my life. The bitter sense of betrayal stemming from the dream was interrupted by a sudden sound.
So what does betrayal smell like?
HAL
In
9000.
the distance, a monumental metallic monster, as if grown into the rocks, loomed over the sky. Despite the fear this colossus exuded, I was attracted to it somehow.
HAL 9000 fanfiction. Awesome.
With nothing to lose, I went after the light.
I bet you did.
Oh god, we're going to the city in the clouds in
Thorough
BioShock.
examination brought nothing.
No, we're in the
No
ocean on a little
mechanism to
island.
open the door, and no way to.
Isn't that how BioShock started?
I
The
resigned
original one
and
was
sat
like
down to plunge
underwater.
into my thoughts. Then I
like
realized
Utopia.
I had no.
I know,
memory
but
of
it's like
anything
BioShock
before
4, I
found
think it
myself on
was.
the rock.
The city in the clouds.
It's 3 or 4. I know what you're talking about. I didn't like
But I felt a strong connection to the giant in front of me.
You basically go into a lighthouse and then ride an
Sound
elevator.
echoed through the air. Invading my
At least I
body
think
as
that's how it started.
identifying me.
Okay, I get it. It's big, creepy, and calling to you. Let's see. Big, creepy, calling to you.
Uh-huh.
Nothing like I've ever seen before. Monstrosity.
Uh-huh.
We must be talking about the character's mom.
Exactly.
It calls to me in the darkness.
All right. Gotta wait for the doors to close before I can move. Okay, yes, I'm familiar with that.
Well, I'm inside now, but I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Look at these pumps. Look at the detail on those pumps. Look
You know
at
what this is kind of reminding me of? You remember Myst?
Yeah, I remember Mist.
It's kind of reminded me of Myst a little bit.
You're on a grid for like movement, including combat. I can't get to the bottom map yet.
Oh, okay, there's combat.
Oh yeah, real-time combat. Oh, I can't break these yet. Okay. Let's push this, and there's traps and all kinds of stuff. And secret
Yeah, we get to
rooms.
push boxes.
Well, it's part of puzzles. Let's see. Let's see. We got Valve. I hate Valve puzzles. Damn it. Working. RKGG. Excuse me. Dang it.
Working rig. Wear a working exo rig beyond this point at all times. What's an exo rig?
That's the exosuits. It's you'll see in a second. They're right up here. They're gonna say, "Hey, you can't go in here without a suit."
Feels like I'm missing something.
My pants! I knew it. I always forget those.
Can't forget those pants.
It's too liberating. See, this is about the exo rigs. You can now choose to equip one of 3 available rigs. So basically, if I remember correctly, one was a big heavy that kind of deals thorn damage. There was another one that kind of increases your tech usage, which you get later on. And I forgot what the other one was. I think it was a combat rig. Yeah, that's the heavy rig. Plus toughness. That's like your armor, reflect chance, self-explanatory, reflects damage back, integrity threshold. I forgot what that was.
I thought it was like a mech suit or something. I thought we were gonna get to play. I thought we were gonna get to play that mech game again.
No, but that is
Project Nimbus.
Yes.
Thoma rig.
That's the one that does all the text, and we should see some text through this. They're not too hard to get. Some of the enemies use some of the text against you. It's really crazy. There is some cheap things to AI, but so for those of you who are wondering, I tried to stream this Sunday, but I had some audio issues that didn't quite all come through. So Chris couldn't join us Sunday because internet's stupid. So,
Charter technicians actually went on strike, and they couldn't fix the outage that was in the entire southeast of the fucking United States. It was horrible.
So I played about an hour of this, and so I kind of got like a decent feel of it. Yes. Okay, take all. We're gonna read. Nope. Okay.
This will come in handy.
All right.
I'm really liking the look of this so far.
Oh, the atmosphere is great. Morning, Kinley. Here's something to get you into the new crates with. Need them babies by open by evening. Don't do anything stupid with it though. So this is the Gordon Freeman wrench here.
That's right. We have to open all of the babies.
Yes.
We must open them.
I can't open these other lockers.
Find
I don't think that makes me angry.
the delicious baby meat inside.
And you do get guns. Oh boy, do you!
Oh, are those bullets?
Yes, those are ammo for guns.
Yeah, I really have a weak point for RPG type games that have this kind of a dungeon system.
It's really interesting.
It's really
I've never
one of
played
my weak
Legend of
points.
Grimlock 2, which you can go outdoors, but Legend of Grimlock 1 was your standard dungeon crawler where it was like this, and you go down different levels of the dungeon to try to escape. You are a slave, and you're trying to fight for your freedom. This is going to be a pressure plate. It's going to close the door behind me, and an enemy's going to come out. And nope. He's got a blade
I see
on.
numbers.
Deals are damage because I'm swinging the crowbar at him. And I'm dodging his attack, so he's not hitting me. Fomium is experience.
Did you hear that sudden flare of music and then silence?
No.
Because I can hear I can hear the game, like the sound effects and stuff, but I don't hear any music.
Yeah, there's no music.
I guess that can be an okay choice. It helps you feel more alone.
Puzzle and also an example of traps. If I go in there, I'll die instantly. I think I hit F5. I can save. But there's spikes down there. So I have to get to that door. Of course, I can't go over it because it's a grid system. There's no jumping. So you have to do... And you got to watch it because they'll have combat where there's trap doors. And if you're not looking where you're going plus fighting multiple enemies, you're dead. So it seems simple right now, but later on it gets pretty hectic, especially when
Well, I mean,
other traps trigger.
again, I'm biased, but I'm really digging this game.
It's really interesting here. Now, I think there's more combat coming up here.
Okay, anybody watching this, if you remember the Super Nintendo game Arcana, please comment below and I'll be your best friend.
See, there's a pistol. Firearms.
If Arcana was on the SNES Classic, I would have bought it instead of just making a Raspberry Pi.
Whoa, guess what I found in the crates that came in yesterday? Guns!
A
Lots
baby?
of guns! Couldn't
Oh,
help myself and took one. Just in the case, like, might be some sort of meltdown. You never
are we in
know.
Texas?
Could be. This now looks more likely, as I heard some experiments with a bit wonky up there. Who uses wonky?
I do.
God knows what they're cooking up. But why the hell do they need guns and so many of them?
What the fuck, man? I use wonky. Wonky's a great word.
I got a key. Some doors require different keys too. That's another thing. So here's the next note in this series here. They sent me a new lad. Name's Ben Kinley. Not sure why, but he seems to crave the hard work here. Don't know what's so lovely about hauling crates all day long, but he's a good kid. Maybe he wants to impress the big shots from upstairs to get a warm place on that fueling unit or something. Ha! Too bad no admin ever comes down here to see us. This is the dump no one cares about.
That's why we have so many babies.
So I need to equip on my second switch to set 2. This is where my ranged weapons are going to be at. I don't really use the ranged weapons on here, mainly because, well, you have limited ammo, and these guns suck right now, so there's no point in wasting the shots.
Oh, that makes me sad. I like ranged weapon stuff.
Oh, yeah, we will see them when I get the good ones. Ooh, armor. All right, automatically equip the boots. This is a healing kit, Arcs Vaporum. So this allows me to hit R in combat, and I get to kind of heal myself. Actually, no, it's there's a repair kit that looks very similar to that, but this is just the audio.
A phono diary. Maybe with these I'll learn more about this place.
Really, a
My
photo
office was
diary?
chosen by the Bureau to lead the Vaporum, which is under construction out there on the high seas right now. We decided to accept the offer to live there and lead the research. It's a test our marriage must undergo. I stood by my loving husband through his years in the military, and I'm ready to support him now. It won't be easy. I'll be in charge of a fair amount of research at the tower, but my family means everything to me. Thanks to this commission, the Bureau will provide us with everything for a happy life somewhere on an island of our own. One day.
Until I came and hit you with a crowbar.
Our marriage just can't stand the test of all these babies. There's just too many of them. I can't hold them all.
Okay, I think the door that we need to go... Yeah, there's an enemy there.
Oh yeah, I hear them.
Yep. Some of them are really fast, like a lot faster than this little bugger. And I hate those ones. You'll see them soon enough. There's so hard to describe some of these.
So, like, is Fumium your XP?
Yes.
Okay.
Thought I mentioned that. Maybe I didn't.
I don't know. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. I'm an asshole like that.
Where is the locked door? This is the locked door. So the only thing that annoys me with this is you got to go in your inventory and drag the key to the door lock. So I haven't ran into an area where you're like pressed for time to hurry up and put a key in. But if they do have that, that's kind of cheap. But most of the things you get the key after, like solving puzzles and killing bosses.
Hurt.
Yeah, this could hurt.
Man, Steam burns suck.
I hate these Steam sales, man.
They just burn my wallet up.
Turn this.
I put this game on my wish list already. I love how it looks. I can't buy it this week though.
That's the repair kit that I've been talking about. That's the actual
Okay.
repair kit. Okay. Integrity's your life. That's what it was.
I paid like $90 for an art commission.
We're gonna see some more enemies soon, besides this little slow bastard. These guys get guns too later on. And they're nasty. They can shoot you from really far away. They'll be over water too, so you can't just melee them. That's where you gotta use guns. Let's see. Brick. Guess what a brick's for? Take a guess.
Babies?
No. What is it with you and the babies?
I don't know. It just talked about opening babies, and it just kind of stuck in my head.
Alright. What do we got here? I know there's more crap coming. There's always more crap coming. Ah! These are little fast assholes. You see it right over there? It's a little spider.
Kinda. I hate spiders. Kill it. Use a gun.
No. You come out here.
Oh, damn.
The only thing I hate about these things, they're so fast, and you got to get it in the right rhythm so that he doesn't quickly move forward.
It's almost like you have to do a dance to fight.
Well, I'm just doing that right now. There's times where you fight multiples, plus other enemies, so it gets kind of janky.
I hate the phono diaries. I hate them.
You don't like hearing? I know there's a secret somewhere here. I want to say it's behind this wall.
No, open your inventory
Well, let me kill this spider
when you
first.
can.
Ah! No! Damn it. It's hard to get the rhythm on those things because they'll quickly move up instead of attack, and then they'll attack.
Yeah. Open your inventory, though. This kind of shit bugs me. Look at the phono diary.
Right.
Do you see what I see?
A record, a vinyl record.
And what else? Every phono diary comes with a phonograph.
Oh.
That's so fucking stupid.
Okay, I got a shield so I can randomly block things. Let's see. Out of sight. Today I managed to get out for a bit to fetch the new cargo from the ship. Seems like the supplies are getting thinner by the month. Anyway, it was a long, hard shift. I bet it was. I don't mind that much, though, as long as I get to breathe the fresh sea air. And you know what's best? Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and lamentation of the women.
Something like that.
Down here, I'm out of sight of the office. Oh,
We're...
so wrong.
Oh no. We have to deal with Michael Starnes. Or Scott? What the fuck was that asshole's name?
I don't know. Oh shit.
I don't know. Parks
yeah, I
and
remember
Recreation was a lot better.
Alright, so this, I need to step on this, and I get hit in the back, and then I should be able to go through. There's a little bolt that hits that... Okay, now there's a bunch of little bastards up here.
There you go.
They get much better when you get this tech item. Because you can pretty much one-shot them. But I don't get those till I kill a mini-boss.
So do they have an exosuit that's like a mage kind of character?
Yes, that's the tech one. But
Those
again,
are the kind of
it doesn't start
like.
off with any tech abilities. You got to get those gadgets. But once you get them, you can spam them.
Oh, well, I mean, that's kind of...
I think this was locked.
I don't know.
Key on it. It's fair. When you see how powerful they are, you'd understand why they make you do this first. Oh, I hate this guy! I hate this guy! Oh, no. No, no.
That looks organic.
Yes, yes. They have organic ones and non-organic ones. Damn it. I'm going to die. Where did you come from? Why can't I turn? Damn it. Die already. This is the problem with the grid combat because you got to be careful where you move and how enemies move.
I like it.
Well, you gotta. It can throw you off, especially when there's multiple enemies. It really can throw you off. Come on, come back here. There we go. Nope. Nope. Ah! No! He does this leap thing.
There you go.
Really a pain in the ass.
Creepy little things.
Yes, it was. So they have some weapons that are better against, obviously, machines and others against living things.
Right.
The Arxpedia. When suffering from deep gashes in the flesh... Oh, they're talking about bleeding damage. There's so many types of bleeding damage on here. It's ridiculous. And enemies do come back, but not because of a respawn, because you did something. And once you did something, they spawn in the area.
So is it a random repop, or is it a repop of everything?
I think it's a repop of everything. Now, these go by which... Like, the Thaumian body's your mage one. This is your medium armor. It's like light armor, medium armor, heavy armor. So right now I'm going as a tank. I'm going as the Big Daddy. I'm going with this until I get some better guns.
Oh, you're going as Big Daddy, huh?
Pretty much. So they call me in the clubs, Big Daddy.
Everybody in the comments, call Dave your daddy.
I didn't say that. I said Big Daddy. Ever since working here at the seafloor, I've noticed this weird constant sound. The ocean? Is it the ocean? I'm going with the ocean. It's coming from below. The ocean. Sounds like pounding. The ocean, hopefully? Almost like a heart. Not the ocean. Wait a minute. Hold up. They got a beating heart.
This is Telltale Heart. Telltale Heart from Edgar Allan Poe. One of his best stories.
What other game did you play in that had an atmospheric heartbeat recently?
Oh.
Yeah, we're screwed.
It was Land of Pain, wasn't it?
No. I was thinking
No,
more,
it wasn't. Which one was it?
I was thinking more of Tales of Exandria.
It was right. I was thinking video game. I was thinking, I heard that fucking heartbeat. But yeah, it was in our D&D game.
Now keep in mind, we are still on the first level. Oh god, this is a boss fight. So pretty much figure this, when you go to the plate, there's going to be probably 2 side doors that open up. Most rooms, you can pretty much figure that out. There's one door that's going to open up. If you know how games are designed like this, you'll know, like, oh, this is going to be a fight, or oh, this is going to be something stupid. So breaking all the obstacles before I hit the switch, and I forget which one was which. Oh.
So that little thing is the boss?
No. It's the thing that just came out the door. That just shocked me. Die so I can run away! I'm trapped in a corner! Ah!
He seems pretty sturdy.
No, this guy's got an AoE. Shit.
Oh.
Damn it. I couldn't get out of the way.
Oh, okay.
I'm using a heal. Shit. Damn it. See, and you can't run that fast, so if you don't quickly get out of there when he does it, you're gonna get hit. Because it hits all the squares adjacent to it. But the good news is we get to do that too now, because that's our first
The
gadget.
spider dropped something.
Oh, cool.
Might be useful.
I'll show you. They actually force you to use it to show you, and against those spider bastards too.
Have you ever played a game called Siberia?
No.
It was it was kind of similar to Myst in how you played it.
It's been years since I've played Myst. So this is where they
Actually-
force you to
Thing from
test
the
it.
spider fits into my rig.
Watch
Let's
this.
see how they like being shocked.
Now, this will use a
Ooh.
lot of energy. This got a cooldown. Okay. I'm trying to show you this here if it'll let me. That's the exit.
No, I see the cooldown.
Well, no. I want to show you. See, this is my mana, essentially, right? They call it something else.
Yeah,
Watch when I
energy.
hit this thing. That took a lot.
Okay, yeah.
Now this.
'Cause I remember you saying it.
I want blunt weapons. Because, as I said, was saying on when I first tested out, it's like I'm using blade right now, and I picked the blade weapon right now. But I said I know the minute I do this, they're gonna give me like a big fucking sledgehammer or a mallet or something that's gonna do so much damage, and I'm gonna be like, God damn it! And sure enough, on the next level, you get such a weapon. So, but you get a bunch of weapons.
Dave likes the big blunt weapons.
No, you'll see my favorite combo that's going to be coming up. I was really
I have no idea
stoked
what
when I
this
could do it in
monster I'm
here.
inside of is. Although I feel a little safer in the exo rig that I
There's a
found,
lot of traps
I
on
have a
this one.
suspicion there are a lot more surprises waiting for me.
I got
This
through this
blue
when I was on the
substance I
third
found in the
layer when
capacitor
I
seems to
got
charge the
toasted.
rig and upgrade its function.
All right.
I still need more
So,
information. Maybe I'll figure out what the hell this place is about as well.
Okay, good. He stopped narrating. All right, so that's going to be our first look at Vaporum, but not our last. Thank you, everyone, so much for watching. Let us know what you think of the series. See you next time, and happy gaming.
Game on, friends.
All right, that's going to be the start of the second